back to my channel. So in today's video I'm going to be doing a makeup look. I'm not sure what palette, what kind of vibe I'm going for today. I was like, what word am I trying to think about? But I just did soap brows. I haven't done soap brows in a while. I've kind of just like stuck to my primer, outline my brows, and then I'll fill them in kind of like well, actually a little bit after I do my foundation. So I'm just gonna go ahead and use my Anastasia Eye Primer. Once I finish with this primer, I think I'm gonna go ahead and use my P. Louise. I know a lot of people like that one. So yeah, I don't know if that one's gonna be the right one for me, but I definitely want to try something just in case. But I really like the Anastasia Eye Primer. I feel like it's a really nice tone and I just really like how it performs. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna take the Alamar Cosmetics, it doesn't have like a number on it, but it's just like a little concealer brush, and I'm gonna zoom you guys a little bit more in, but I'm just gonna go ahead and carve out underneath of my brows. Now usually I only try to film my makeup tutorials or even just like wear makeup until like, well, normally whenever I have my eyebrows done, and then today I don't. I kind of just pluck the hairs that I felt were the most noticeable. But yeah, I'm pretty much just, I didn't have time this weekend really to go. I usually go whenever I go to the store, and I did go to the store this weekend. But whenever I did go to the store this time, I did take my son. I just didn't want to have him like waiting on me to go get my eyebrows done. Even though I was with my mom, I just felt like, nah, I'll just do it some other time. So I'm just gonna go ahead and distribute the product. I feel like I put a little bit more on this eye. I've been liking blending out the concealer on the outer edges, just because sometimes I feel like if I leave it there, like it looks kind of weird once I go in with foundation. So I'm just gonna go ahead and use my little this like buffer brush really to just make sure that the edges are really blended out, so they blend more seamlessly with my foundation. Now when I go in with eyeshadow first, which is literally always, it's very rare that I start off with my foundation first unless I'm not going to be doing any eyeshadow, which again is very rare because that's my favorite part of doing my makeup. Then I'll usually go in with like primer and stuff, but normally that's not what I do. So I'm just gonna go ahead and make sure that I really do blend out the edges. Okay, so this is a palette that I'm going to be using today. This is the BPerfect Cosmetics Carnival XL Pro palette. Now the original was super cute and I really enjoyed it, but once I saw the XL, I was like, for a really long time I was like, I don't need it, I'm just being like extra. But once I saw so many people do such creative looks with it, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna hop on the bandwagon and go ahead and pick it up. I definitely recommend that if you are going to order it, for you to order it on the Beauty Bay website. It is a UK website, but they do ship to the US, and when you, I believe, buy more than $50 worth of product, they do provide shipping, or they offer free shipping, which I like, because if I ordered it from the BPerfect website, they would have charged me like 10 or 20 bucks to ship it to me, and that's just a little bit too much. Something that I didn't want to spend. So once I saw it on the BPerfect, I mean the Beauty Bay website, I was like, you know what, let me go ahead and get it, because yeah, it just I felt, and it honestly doesn't take that long to get to you. They ship like that same day. So if there's any like UK brands that you want to try out, even like Beauty Bay. Beauty Bay really does offer like really nice products from their line. So I even have like a brush set and like a palette from them, and I really do enjoy them. So yeah, I definitely recommend checking them out if that is something that you're interested in, like getting anything from like a certain brand. I'm trying to look for like a small little brush to start with a outer corner shade. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with a shade called Nuke. And if I want to deepen it up, I will, but I'm kind of adding that shade to like my outer corner. And with this shade, I'm just going to be doing circular motions until I bring it all the way in. But I don't want to do it too in, because sometimes I get it too near to my inner corner, and I haven't been really liking that lately. So I'm just trying to keep it here. Okay, so now I'm gonna try and grab a brush that's not so small, and I'm gonna go in with the shade called Ecstasy. Just gonna go in, and I feel like I should have gotten even smaller brush. Then I'm adding a little bit more Nude, and I'm gonna blend it into the shade Ecstasy. Making sure to get my just like really in there to make sure that it is very well blended. I kind of want to add a little bit of, what's it called, showboat, just in between those two shades. Just to blend it out even more. Okay, so now I'm going to take a little bit of the shade called Mood, which is a navy shade, and I'm going to see how deep it actually ends up showing on my outer corner, just because I feel like it looks a little bit too, like I want it to look a little bit more dark, so I'm adding that shade Mood, which is like a navy blue shade. Okay, so once I'm done with this, I'm not going to be cutting out my crease today with the primer. I'm actually going to be using a liquid shadow. So for this, because the product is already pigmented, you're going to want to make sure that you're very careful with it. So I'm going to be taking a concealer brush to kind of carve out the crease, which you guys will be seeing, but I'm just kind of letting you guys know a little bit beforehand what I'm going to be doing. So I'm going to go ahead and take a small brush, one that's like very flat. I'm going to take this one from Ella Cosmetics. Ella Cosmetics, they don't sell on Beauty Bay, but this is an Australian brand, I believe. Don't quote me on that, but I believe it is like Australian. I know that I had to buy like $100 worth of product to get free shipping. But I really like their brush set. It was like a mint color. Totally didn't need it, but I bought it anyway. So, but they're really good quality. I really do like their brushes. So I'm going to go ahead and just kind of place that right on my eye. Kind of just carving her out. Okay, so once I've got that pretty much on, I'm just gonna go ahead and with a flat brush, I'm going to be adding a shade on top of that just because I want to add just a little bit more shimmer. Let's see how it works out for me, hopefully in my favor. And I'm going to be using the shade called Peppermint. I'm just going to be adding her just over top. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Honestly, this palette has very minimal fallout. I'm actually pretty impressed. And I really liked the look that I created with it. So I haven't used this palette at all. So using it right now, I'm like, I need to use it more often. And I'm not sure if I showed you guys the inside, but this is what she looks like. So now I'm going to go ahead and just move on to the other eye. Once I'm done with that eye, I will be right back. Okay guys, so I'm pretty much done with both of the eyes. So now I'm going to go ahead and grab my little wipe and just go ahead and wipe off any fallout that I had underneath. Now that I'm pretty much done with the eyes, I'm going to go ahead and zoom you guys out and start with my primer. So I'm going to go ahead and use the Too Faced Hangover RX primer. And just put that all over my face. Okay, so while I let the primer kind of sit, I'm just going to go ahead and add mascara and my lashes. So I'm going to go ahead and blend out my foundation. I'm just going to use whatever brush that I have nearby. That one's a little bit too weird looking. Let's see, this one. Can this one blend out my foundation? Just using it to blend out my Dermablend foundation. Well, they're actually drops that are supposed to add coverage, but I like it just on my face alone. Unfortunately, the piercing that I have, I can't just take it out, so I have to go ahead and get a new one. I'm thinking I'm gonna get a new hole. Hopefully it doesn't leave like a super big hole because I kind of want to get it a little bit higher. It's gonna, oh, okay. Do you guys see that? My brush is trying to leave. So I'm just gonna go ahead and blend out my foundation on my forehead. I don't really have a big forehead, so usually whatever foundation I put is fine. I usually try not to put a lot of product up there anyway. So now that we're here, I'm gonna go ahead and do my concealer. So for concealer, I've been using the Makeup Revolution Super Size Conceal and Define in C6. So I'm just gonna go ahead and add this underneath of my eyes. A little on my forehead, on my chin. Just the areas you would normally put stuff on. I'm gonna go ahead and wet my beauty blender because it's the only way I like to blend my concealer. I feel like all the products that I've been using lately have been very drying, especially because my skin is dry, so that's not really good for my skin. I definitely need to see what's good for dry skin because sometimes I don't like the way that my foundation routine looks. So because before I used to think I had very oily skin, but I don't. I have really dry skin. Okay, I'm actually gonna contour, and for this I use the Wet n Wild dual-ended contour stick. Just gonna go right where foundation. And again, using that same like blending brush. I always like to do my jawline, especially because postpartum I gained a lot of weight and I have a double chin now. If anybody knows, I know a lot of people say drink water, but I feel like, is it really the only way you can get rid of a double chin? Water and Carnival? If you guys don't know what Carnival is, it's basically like a procedure to get rid of a double chin. They do like injections. I need that. So once your girl racks up some coins, I'm definitely going to get my lips and some Carnival, because that's like the main thing I want on my face. Okay, so now that I'm done with that, I'm gonna go ahead and take some powder. And the powder, especially translucent powder, it always gets really messy. So I'm gonna be really light-handed with this today, just to set the products I already have on my face. I'm just gonna bake here a little on my lines because I crack very easily, and I'm gonna go ahead and do my lower lash line now. So the first shade that I'm gonna grab, the first shade is gonna be that nude shade, and I'm just gonna run it really close to my lower lash line. And then taking some of Ecstasy, I'm just gonna take it a little bit underneath of Nuke. Just to, I love those shades combined together. So I'm gonna be taking my favorite blush trio from Anastasia, and just using that to apply some blush onto my cheeks. For blush, I don't need to be very heavy with it. I'm just gonna go ahead and add some blush on to my cheeks. A little on my nose, and then I'm gonna take that brush to kind of just get rid of everything. I've done my lashes and stuff, so let me do my lips now. So recently I've been really into the ColourPop Lippy Pencil in BFF, so I'm just gonna go ahead and line my lips. And I'm gonna be trying out this Ultra Satin Lip from ColourPop in the style, well, the color Magic Wand. And now I'm gonna add some highlight. Just gonna go ahead and use the Resi highlight that I almost tried. Just gonna do some on my inner corner. Alright guys, so that was pretty much it for this makeup look. I really just wanted to try out a palette that I've had in my collection, but I've never really gotten around to playing with it. And I'm a lot better, I feel, with the looks I create. I'm more content when I don't really go into the video with an idea. So I hope that you guys enjoyed the way that this look. I hope you guys enjoyed the way this look turned out. I'm quickly gonna zoom you in. Don't mind the mascara that I accidentally smudged underneath. But yeah, I feel like it looks a little bit more bright. Like in person. I feel like it looks a little bit washed out on camera, but I still really dig it and I think it's really cute. So that's pretty much it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys learned something new. I'm trying my best to definitely up my game, because sometimes I feel like I lack what a lot of other artists or like people that I see on Instagram are doing. Like, I wish my base looked super flawless in person, but I really am just like, I don't know, sometimes I don't even feel like creating YouTube videos because I'm so like I guess not secure in like what I'm putting out. But I hope you guys do enjoy this video. I personally really like how the look turned out, so I hope you guys really enjoyed it too. Make sure that if you guys did enjoy this video, to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and also don't forget to turn on your post notifications so that way you guys are always up to date on when I upload. We'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.